We're live. Okay, I think we have people joining in now. I just want to be sure that we are live on both Facebook and on YouTube. Okay. All right, so it shows that we're live. Shows that we're live on Facebook. We now need to be sure that we are live on YouTube as well. Awesome. We're live on YouTube. All right. Hello, everyone. Good evening and welcome to Expert Guest Hour. My name is Edewor. I'm your host. I'm the founder of the Online Publishers and Entrepreneurs Network, otherwise known as Open. And today I have with me our special guest, who's none other than Mrs. Fejiro Olajide, who also happens to be my sister, my younger sister. I can see people showing up right now on Facebook. I can see Ekezie, Uju, so Madina. I can see a couple of people on YouTube as well. Thank you so much. Please let me know where you're streaming from. If you're streaming from Facebook or you're streaming from YouTube, and let me know what part of the world you're also streaming at as well. I'm excited to be sharing this topic today with everybody. I'm bringing an actual expert who's also my sister, who I'm in their house in Warri, and today she's going to be talking about how to build passive income from your physical products business. Now, before I bring her on to start talking, I just want to give you a bit of a backstory of who she is. She's my younger sister, and she is the founder of Femalicia Hair Empire. She's been in the hair business for almost 3 years now. She left her teaching business to go into the hair business, and she's been doing fantastically well. She's built a massive business that has been able to deliver and work with clients from nearly every single continent of the world. And she's been able to work with people from all around the world, from Canada to South Africa to Dubai, and you name it. Apart from that, she's also been able to build a passive business, a passive income business on the side as well, where she's been able to train over 500 women on the business of building hair. So I can see a lot of people coming in now. I can see Pius. Hello, Pius. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. I can see Facebook user from Benue. I can see someone from YouTube, from Anago Felix. Thank you so much for joining. Joseph Dari also from YouTube, is also watching from Nigeria. KJ is watching from Abuja. Thank you so much for joining in. All right. So that is a little bit of a backstory of our special guest today. And she's going to be talking to you on how you can have a physical business and also create passive income on the side, creating digital products, as she has done time and again. She's able to build a 6-figure digital products business on the side while she's also running her physical business. All right. And she started doing this part of her business during the lockdown, during COVID last year, right? If I'm correct. And she's going to tell us exactly how she started and how the business is doing and what she's been able to accomplish so far. So I'm going to leave. I'm going to keep quiet now and then give the floor to, I see John Obidia as well, Facebook user from Dubai. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you. So I'm going to leave Fejiro now to give us a backstory of what made her go into the hair business, how you got started, and what the journey was like going to the hair business and expanding your streams of income in the hair business itself to the revamping and all of those things. What you did, how you learned, and then how you segued into doing online business activities as well. Okay. All right, so everybody give it up for Fejiro Edewor. Thank you so much, Fejiro.
Hello, everyone. I'm glad to be here. First of all, I want to say thank you to Edewor. Even though she's my sister, this is a big platform, and I want to tell her thank you for giving me the privilege to be on here. Okay, so she has said my name already. In 2000 and I want to start from the beginning. In 2017, I had to retire. I had to resign. Sorry, to get married, and come live in the same state with my husband. So coming down to Warri, after working in a big school such as Greensprings, I don't know if most people know Greensprings. So I came down to Warri, tried to get a teaching job because I was doing teaching and house lesson back in Lagos, but I couldn't just get a satisfying one because of the background I was coming from. So I had to, and I'm someone that can't just sit down and do nothing. So I had to learn a skill. I knew how to do something. I've done several type of businesses. So I learned how to do hair business, basically. I learned everything from how to revamp, how to color. I learned physically, and I did some online courses also because I just wanted to master the craft before I got into the business. So I hope they can hear me.
I think maybe need to speak louder a bit.
Oh, okay.
You're even lower than me.
Okay. So I had to learn. I think I learned for about 2 months to sharpen my skill on how to source for good hairs to buy from all over the world, from different places, how to revamp perfectly. Because I was revamping my hair with other people prior to that time, how to color, and how to wig, closure and using closures and frontals. So I did physical. I started with a physical class. I learned on that people here in my state. Then I took, after getting the basic knowledge on how to do all this, I still went further to get more expert knowledge from people in Lagos and some other places, even abroad. I took some online courses to just sharpen my skill, and I knew I was ready for the business. Like Papa would say, a closed mouth is a closed destiny. Immediately I knew I was ready for this business. I started telling everybody. So in my estate, we had 22 families staying in my estate as at that time. I told almost all the ladies. Anytime I see anybody, I say, "Good afternoon, neighbor. This is what I do now. Can I get your hair?" And I started from my estate. I started revamping bankers. So there are some bankers in my estate. I started revamping their hairs, and I learned very well. So I was doing it differently from other people. They could see that this is different. So from there, I started entering banks. My friends that worked in banks, I would call them, I want to come and see your manager. I would dress very well, wear a fine hair that I sell, and I go in and I meet their managers. And before you knew it, I was taking over banks already in my state. That's how I started. It was just like play, like joke, and then the business picked up. Then lockdown came. When lockdown came, all the banks were closed. People were not wearing hair anywhere again. Everybody were at home working remotely. So I thought to myself, this is how I would just be. Looking, no money, nothing. So that's first month of lockdown. I just had a baby not too long then. So when she's sleeping at night, when she's sleeping at night, I would take my ring light, take my phone, started recording myself doing jobs. I was even doing my own hairs, using my own hairs and some other people's hair. I would tell my neighbor, give me your hair, let me do it free of charge. And I started building my digital products. Edewor already told me how to go about it because I had no knowledge on how to do it. I just saw people doing it.
Just to cut in, she has been a member of Open, so she always attends my classes and my trainings when I teach you guys how to, do things. So for those of you who are saying, but my family members, she used to pay. She pays for my trainings, how to
through the link
products. She joined SOI last year as well, went through the 3 months program as well when she wanted to get started. So for those of you saying my family members, I don't know. Have you started talking to them about what you do? Do they even know that you have a Facebook community or this is what you do? You don't know who you may be helping. All right. So I said, let me just say that one first.
Okay.
Just in case.
So I started recording these videos because it's the kind of job I do is hands-on. So I have to record every step of everything I do step by step. So I told the radio, I finished recording, and then I did the edit myself because I'm not that bad. So I put them together. I did the edit, so put some background music and whatever. So those I've taken my course one. That's what I mean. So it was ready to launch, but then I didn't know how to launch it. Anyways, I went ahead, created a flyer on my own using Canva, which Adrian has taught severally. Then I just put it out there. Come and sign up for my course, and I ran some Instagram ads. Lo and behold, only one person signed up. I felt really terrible, sad. Edewor was there to comfort me. I didn't tell her I wanted to launch anyways. So I had just one, many people don't know, I had just one student that time. I still went through it. Then the same, and after that, after the end of that course, the first trial, and after the this what happened, only one person, I'm sad. This is how online teaching is. And you said, no, that's not how it is. So the next, almost immediately, I had to put back again for people to sign up. So this time around, it even gave me a step-by-step guide. I had to create a lead magnet. That's what they call it. A lead magnet. I did a free. I dragged people in using a free teaching.
Yeah. I was on WhatsApp, right?
It was on. I gathered them on WhatsApp, but it was the actual video. To watch the video on the day of the training, you have to go to YouTube.
But your people who were viewing, they came into your WhatsApp.
They came to my WhatsApp and I saved I made them save my contact and I saved theirs too, so that we could be seeing each other's WhatsApp status. You know, they could see my works before the class. They were already seeing my work. Oh my God, this lady can do this. And I was investing time. I was not just revamping hair. I would do the before and the after look of the hair and do videos, shake the mannequin, you know, make it look attractive. Then put my logo and phone number on that video. So people, they were already, before the free class, they were already seeing my work. They were like, oh my goodness, someone even messaging me, ma this, ma that. So we did a free course. And I'm a teacher. I told you I was a teacher before I came to work. So that teacher touch was there. Some people will say that, oh, when I did this class, I was not satisfied. They did rubbish. But on the free class, they could see how I taught and how I delivered. So doing that, they could understand if they paid for the paid class. So that was how we started. And I called Edewor. I said, people are paying like whites. Paying like white. I made 6 figures. I told Edewor I made 6 figures. I was shocked. My husband was shocked. We're all pumped up for this. We're happy. And that was how I started doing. Then I called Edewor after I knew how to plan how it was going to run. But it's the same content, just being launched at different times of the year. So that's what we did. And since then, even when I don't advertise for classes, people just come in and say, sorry, I was on your page on Instagram. I've seen what you can do. Can I have a one-on-one? Can I have a separate class? Even if you're not doing it right now, I just want to pay and do this class. And that's how I've been selling since.
So you went from doing like your group courses and stuff to start teaching people one-on-one and charging higher.
Yes. I see this on physical classes. So for some people that are in Warri or that could come to Warri.
So in total now, in the past 1 year, how many people would you estimate that you've been able to train?
There are a lot.
Give us figure.
In the hundreds.
500, 600?
Might be. I think it's more than 500 though. I think it's more than 500.
So that's
students all around.
That's the story. So far, how many courses have you been able to create? 4 courses in 1 year.
Yes.
So what are the names in case of some people are interested in
that? I have the professional online revamp class. I have the professional coloring class too for beginners. Even if you don't have any prior knowledge, I have the wigging class, closure and frontal. Even if you don't have any prior knowledge, that class is. Then I have the whole package: how to start your hair business, where to buy from, suppliers, and
awesome.
Yeah.
So, any books in the works upcoming?
Yeah.
You know, as a.
So it's being worked on right now.
Yeah,
I'm working on my book
because I know that we had a conversation where she said she wants to work on the book on how to start your hair empire from scratch, even if you don't know anybody. So the book is going to basically include introduction, all her stories, her lessons, how to diversify, including vendor lists.
Yes.
If I was correct,
trusted vendors, not 10,000.
Yeah. Not 10,000 people, but the real trusted ones are the real professionals like her.
Yes.
They use. Guys, the hair on my head right now, see it. You can see it. This is one of her. This is one of hers. I know they buy. They used to just give me because left for me alone.
You bought actually.
Yes, it's true. I've bought that short one. I have to buy, and you know the ones on my head, the ones that you always see me wear. All my weaves are all from her because left for me alone. I don't know how to go and buy all those things, but I trust the kind of quality that she sells. So I just take anyone that they give me. So guys, I hope you've been able to hear her story. All right. She moved to a different city. She didn't want to teach again in the schools that were here based on what she was offering. Um, Basically, she was overqualified, if I can use that word, for the schools that are here. You know why we always say, guys, that there's something in Lagos that's not anywhere else. There's a level of excellence that is not anywhere else. Parents who have their kids in Lagos, you can testify, right? We that went to school in Warri, even back then when Warri was even, amazing, we can testify that there's a difference in the level of exposure, the level of confidence that those kids there that they have, compared to us. We had to train ourselves into confidence as adults, because they did not teach us all those kind of things in school. It was only book. But you see these schools nowadays, especially those schools that you call expensive, they don't just teach you, only classwork. Even the methodology in which they teach the children, we cannot learn like that. It's hard for us. So she comes here and then she finds stuff to do. She doesn't just sit and then I'll say, oh, because I cannot, teach again. Well, I don't have anything to do. She's always been enterprising. She sold bed sheets. She sold clothes. She sold throw pillow. She sold Ankara umbrella. She sold. If I need to name it, she can sell it. Anything that you have, she can sell. She even used to carry things from here herself abroad to even sell whenever she was going to travel. So even fish. My sister, they sell fish and the snail and all those things. She can sell. So she had a skill. Her skill is selling. She knows how to sell physical things. So she chose a particular thing she wanted to sell and she learned. Yes. She went through the trainings and she actually learned. I knew the time when she was paying for all those trainings from different people and she was learning different styles and learning different things and put it to work, and she was able to grow that business. Then COVID happened. A lot of people went out of business when COVID happened, especially people selling physical products. But some people, thankfully, people like her were able to understand that, oh, you know what? I can actually pivot. I don't have to just stop this hair business that I'm doing. I can actually find a way to make money from this same hair business, but in another version. So she did not just go and start teaching another online class on how to start a business from your passion, but she taught what she already knew. And for those of you who are listening right now, who have physical products, who sell physical things, some of you said, there was somebody I worked with recently who has a physical boutique. She has a boutique. And she was like, does this online thing work for me? And I said, yes, because you have experience, you have knowledge. People are out there saying, oh, I would like to start my own boutique, but I'm so scared about everything, especially people who are in Nigeria. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know all the fees to pay. I don't know the levies. I don't know all of these things. I don't even know where to start getting supplies from. But you have somebody who already has the experience, who knows where to get the supplies, who knows where to get all the things from. And they can put you through. And that's what anybody who's listening to me right now, who sells a physical product or something physical in a physical location, can do. When COVID happened, people had to pivot. People had to find a way to continue to keep their income coming in. That was not necessarily the time to start learning brand new skills for some people, but they were able to take the skills and experiences that they had and turned it into a product that they could sell online. Most people became teachers, other people became learners. Because as some people were looking for things to learn, people were out there providing the knowledge for them to learn those things, all right? So if I were to ask you now, for somebody who, for example, has a physical product, maybe it's not even selling hair, maybe they sell organic skincare and all of those ones, what steps would you advise them to go through? What are the simple things that you advise them to go through to actually start their own online business, teaching classes as you've done?
Okay. First of all, they need to master their craft so that they don't lead people astray, especially using that example, organic skincare products.
Yeah.
So you don't lead people astray or spoil people's skin. And then you're going to the internet too. People can drag you. So you want to avoid that. You want to master your craft. Then you want to start videoing your because it's a hands-on work to that skincare product. Apart from the buying the I don't know, maybe yes. Products, yeah. So you need to video yourself clearly, step by step, as you're making your maybe soap or cream and what have you. Tell people where to source for the raw materials, and then packaging, branding, and all those things. I give people that sign up for my classes. I give every one of them the contact of the supplier I buy cheaper wholesale price products from, because I do revamping in a large scale. So there's time to buy tiny bottles. So I give them for free. So that's a catch too.
Okay.
So you need to tell them everything that needs from start of production to the end, and then have it on camera. Have it really explain it very well, so that even a newbie can be in your class and catch everything. Then I also taught my students how to make their digital invoices too.
Okay.
So that differentiates you totally from the crowd. So when I send people there, when I get new clients and they say, how much is my money? I say, don't worry, I'll send you your receipt. When they see, they'll be like, oh my goodness, Femalicia, how did you do it? Big businesses, even in Warri, have big women I've worked with, they've come to me to say, how did you even do this thing? Come and teach me. So packaging, you need to package the branding and everything. So if you want to go digital, you should be ready to give out. Don't hold anything back. So that people know that you're legit, and then they can see success when they look at you. So they won't be scared to even go all out like you. And
so what would you say the role of social media and having like a social media presence has helped your brand, or maybe when it comes to building credibility and building visibility?
Okay. So I have clients from all over, and some of them are fashionistas. They like wearing my hair, doing videos, and taking pictures. Like I have a particular client, she's in the UK now. On the streets, everywhere, she's wearing Femalicia hair with her Gucci bag and what have you. And she sends me these pictures, and I repost them. I put her name with the Femalicia hair brand. Then all my what they call that, the feedbacks from clients, I screen grab them and I post them all the time. So people having reviews, great reviews from clients. Now I don't even sell so much on Instagram. I sell now more on WhatsApp and through referrals, because physical people have seen their friends wear Femalicia hair. They felt it. They've seen it. So my people said, please, can I wear it on my head to see if it will fit in? So I will order. And then they just call me up and say, I want hair from so. Same quality, nothing missing, nothing broken. And that's what they are getting.
That's amazing. Yeah. You also mentioned to me when we were talking though that you used to also run ads on Instagram, ads as well for your free classes and stuff, to be able to get people to come in.
Yes. When I run the ads for the free class, I get a lot of people coming in, and then they save my number. So I have their numbers, they have my numbers, even though I don't know all their names.
So guys, that's the trick, right? So getting all of those people is not magic. Having to train 500 people in 1 year, it's not magic. It's not that some magical thing happened. I've hardly ever announced any of her trainings on my own platform, even though I have a platform of about 34,000 people. But she understands the power of paid traffic. So what she does is she runs ads, and then people sign up using their WhatsApp. So that's basically her building her list on WhatsApp. So that's something that even myself, I know Sabi, because WhatsApp is not my strong point. But this is somebody who does physical businesses, and a lot of times physical businesses, people want to interact with your brand via WhatsApp when you're doing a physical business. So why don't you take that and utilize that as well as a strong point to actually continue to run, build your list to do your online products.
Spend more money on the free, running ads on the free than on the paid.
Because that's where you get that's like a funnel. That's where you get a large number of people. And the good thing is they get to save your number as well. So they start seeing your own status.
They don't sign up then. They will sign up maybe for the next one. And just like that.
Or they'll buy hair.
Or they refer somebody that say, I know someone that sells something good.
Exactly. So that's why it's important to build your list. It's important to run ads. It's important to build credibility on social media as well. So if you have any questions right about now, start asking your questions in the comment section. We'll clean them up, and she'll be able to answer your questions. But to summarize everything that we've said so far, somebody says, how do I contact you? I'm an online hairstyler, Facebook user. So we cannot see your name, Facebook user, but that's your question there, Facebook user. But I think you can send her a DM. She said, if anybody who's listening to this right now, if you're a member of Open, follow follow her Instagram. This is her Instagram right now. Send the word open, OPEN, to, that's the Instagram handle, at Femalicia Hairs, for more info. So whether you're doing haircut, whether you want courses on hair, or you want to learn how to revamp, or you want to buy, or you want to ask other questions and stuff, you can send her a DM on Instagram. Just say open. So people who are asking what's our Instagram handle, that's our Instagram handle right there on the screen. I'm at Femalicia_hairs. At Femalicia_hairs. As you're following her on Instagram, please follow me too. I'm also on Instagram. My name is just Edewor Emmanuella together on Instagram. Okay. So people are asking, how do I contact you and all of that. So that's her Instagram handle. Just send open to her Instagram handle, and she will know that you are from this live broadcast, and she'll be able to answer you. And she said that you are going to get, say it to Sarah, say it on camera,
good discounts.
She said we are going to get good discounts when we DM her the word open on Instagram. So guys, go and DM, and please take a screenshot of this expert guest hour right now, if you can, and post it up on Instagram. Tag me and also tag her. In fact, anybody who tags her, we get that discount. If they don't tag you in that Instagram, if you don't tag me and her together, if you don't tag two of us together, we will not give you discount. We will not even answer you. So please take a screenshot now, right? See, we're fine guests. Take a screenshot now and post it on your Instagram stories and tag me. My handle is at Edewor. Let me see if I can put it there at the bottom as well. So that's my handle scrolling at the bottom. Tag me and also tag her as well. Let us know if this class has been an eye-opener to you. Okay, Matilda is the one, and I was asking the question for how do I contact you. That's Matilda. Awesome. So let us know if you've taken the screenshot too. Let us know if you're taking the screenshots, and make sure you tag me. Make sure you also tag Femalicia Hairs as well. We will repost you on her Instagram as well. So guys, you've heard it from the expert herself, right? So you don't even have to wait for a pandemic or another lockdown before you start thinking of how to turn your knowledge and your experience and your expertise into passive income by creating digital products. All right. And there are even platforms right now that you can even host your courses on, and you can receive payment from all around the world. Platforms like Stellar. Stellar is not paying me to do this. I've always been talking about them because I also use them as well for my own digital products. All right. But Stellar is a platform that allows you to be able to host your courses. Even if you don't want to host your courses, you just want to use Google Drive link, you can post it. Once you use the free version, once people pay, you can redirect them to the Google Drive link to download whatever it is. If it's a book that you want to write, if it is a class you want to teach, if it's a course that you want to do, and all of that, you can use platforms like Seller to put those things. All right. And you can also decide to build your list and teach your classes on WhatsApp. So what Fejiro does, for example, I know that you don't necessarily teach directly on WhatsApp. So how do you teach those free classes to your people on WhatsApp?
I redirect them to my YouTube page.
Awesome. So you have a YouTube
page
locked, and you make it private, unlisted, one of them. And then when people pay for the free when people sign up rather for the free training and they get into your WhatsApp, you then redirect them to
within a time frame
to that YouTube video, right? Then when they want to pay, the same process as well.
When they want to pay,
okay, when they're now paying for your paid courses. Where your
after
paid courses hosted?
They're hosted on Google Drive, so you can actually save them on your phone and have them for life.
Awesome. So that's it. It doesn't have to be complicated. Even if but this Seller thing is confusing me like she does. Now I know that my job today is to help her set up Seller because I've invited her. So that's my payment. But even if you say I don't know how to do Seller, I don't know how to do all this Facebook anything, I can do WhatsApp. Fine, WhatsApp, can you record a video, save it onto Google Drive? If you have Gmail, you automatically have a Google Drive account as well. You can save it on Google Drive. And then each of the videos or the files that you save on Google Drive, they all have links. So when you have finished creating your course, when somebody wants to pay, all you need to do is just send them the link once you've confirmed the payment. And that's it. So you can decide that, You don't want them to even share the videos.
Yeah, I lock it up.
It can be
so
locked.
You can't share it with anybody.
Yeah, so you can't share it. Only you will have it, but you cannot share it
Yes.
at all. All right. So those are simple ways that people who have businesses, imagine that you're going about your day and you just, realize that, hey, I do organic skincare products. People who are looking to get into this business, but they are confused. They don't know where to get ingredients. They don't know where to get bottles. They don't know how to do packaging. They don't know how to do the social media part. They don't know how to do, reels and all of these things to make their. They don't know how to do flyers and graphics for their products and all of these things. You can actually teach that. All right, you can actually teach that. And so, guys, there is no excuse for those of you who are saying, "Oh, I have physical products. I don't know how to do digital products. I don't know how to make passive income." Instead of you slaving away, always looking for who will buy goods, you can actually have these on-demand programs, classes, and courses. All you need to do, like I was telling her, host those your paid courses somewhere. Put your free course or class. In fact, I'll personally tell you, you know what, put it public on YouTube, that your free class. All right? Put that free class. The way I'm talking right now, hey guys, thank you so much for attending this my free class. In this free class today, I'm going to tell you the 3 things that you need to get started in your organic skincare products business. Number 1, this. Number 2, this. Number 3, this. Would you like to know how to actually build your business? Then click on the link in the description or the link that is scrolling now to actually sign up for my paid course. In the course, I will teach you this, I will teach you this, and this. If you are listening to this, it means that you qualify for a 50% discount. Instead of paying 10,000 naira for the course, you can pay 7,500 naira. But this discount is not going to last forever. Make sure that you sign up today. And all you do is just drive traffic to that free video. All right. So in your posts on social media, on your WhatsApp, on your Instagram, on your Facebook, every day on your Instagram stories, hey guys, are you interested in learning the 3 top things you need to do to start or to grow, or the 3 things you need to have in your online organic products business? Click on this link right now to watch this free video. It's only 5 minutes long. That's it. All you need to do is just keep driving traffic to that free video. Every day you're posting it on your WhatsApp stories. Guys, have you seen my free video where I teach this thing? That's all you need to do. Even if you say you're like, I don't know how to sell, how will I be selling physical products and I'm also selling digital products? You can teach those classes, record them, store them on Google Drive, or store them in your seller shop. All you need to do is get the link to that course, put a payments portal. If you're using Seller, it's very easy. Post it on Seller, you get a link to that course. It is that link that you will now tell people to click on in your free video. So all you need to do, you don't need to sell anything at all. All you're doing is you're giving value for free.
Yes.
You're driving traffic to that free video. All you do, that's all. So if it's once a day, you are posting about it in your WhatsApp status or your Instagram stories or your Facebook stories or your Facebook profile or wherever, and people are going there. We will not believe how much money you make. Every day you'll be waking up to credit alerts. And that's how it is, isn't it?
Yes.
When you teach that your free class, and before you know what's happening, you go to bed and you wake up and people are already paying for the paid one. There is nothing sweeter,
you get to roll it over,
than waking up to money and alerts. I can tell you that for free. It's something I've done for 5 years, and I can tell you that even if you are sick, once you wake up like this and you just see paste that notification, flutter away, or seller notification, like that on your phone screen, that sickness will disappear. So it will disappear. There's no better cure from that. All right. So that's a way for you to be able to actually create passive income from your business. Okay. All right. So people are asking questions.
Okay.
So we're going to go through. Thank you, Brenda. Brenda say, hey, ladies, well done on the class. I appreciate that. Someone is saying, don't forget to tag at Edewor and open on the gram. Yes, that's our official Instagram handle at open on the gram. Okay, you can also follow us there as well. Oluwatomilola says, wow, this class is awesome. I am glad it is. Thank you so much. All right. Someone posted a question. I thought I saw the question just now. Is it just me? I saw a question. Someone was asking, yeah, this is the question from a Facebook user. How can one make passive income from a product that they don't produce, like clothing? What do you teach? You don't necessarily produce this hair that you sell now. You just buy and maybe you revamp and you sell.
Yes. I could tell her what to teach.
Okay.
For someone that sells clothes, you could actually teach how to identify you don't go to Turkey or wherever to buy, I'm sure. You can actually teach people how to identify for the good products on these sites you buy from, I'm guessing, or from the good supplier. You could also sell correct supplier contacts to people. Even how just tell them step by step how to get from that country, how to down to when you get it in your own house. You can tell them how to source, who will pick it up, how they will send it, how they will clear it till it gets to them. So that's a good one. People pay me good money for that's even the one I charge the most for.
Yeah, because people will pay you for quality. People will pay you. The secret of most businesses like this, where you buy stuff to resell, is the supplier.
Yes,
that's what I've learned in my past few weeks of hanging out with my sister.
Yes.
The secret is your supplier. If you have terrible supplier, you have terrible reviews from your customers. But if you have good suppliers, you always have good reviews. I mean, don't want to call names, but we know of some people who have bought hairs from very, very well-known brands that some of you would know, and they come and give my sister the hair revamp. The thing looks like sponge that they used to scrub mat. Let me not use that word. So, and you see some of those hairs become moldy and all kinds of things, but nobody has ever complained, as far as I know of these ones, because she knows the supplier. She paid good money to get
suppliers for
really good suppliers. So do you have trusted suppliers that you could connect people with? People want to pay for that connection. They want to pay for those supplier lists. If you go on Amazon, I kid you not, go on Amazon and look for beauty supplier books on hair suppliers, books on beauty suppliers, books on boutique suppliers. You will see books that is just full of supplier contacts, and they are making, you see a lot of reviews to show you how many sales they have gotten. So one of the biggest challenges of people who sell physical products is where to get the best suppliers that will give them the best price and will not disappoint them.
How to know the good ones from
exactly how to know good ones from fake ones. Exactly. And then maybe even people will also pay you for how to actually build your credibility and visibility online. How did you get to build yourself to this level? What did you do on social media? How do you handle WhatsApp? There's even people who teach proper WhatsApp for business classes. This is something that I'm trained and certified to teach on as a Facebook trainer. But there are people who actually use it for their business, who actually teach you how to do that as well. So that's something that you can also do for somebody who does hairs. Okay. All right. TZ Collections. Say, wow, T's Collections. Okay, thank you for this. Virtue says, awesome. I'm glad. Ekezia says, thank you so much for the class. I learned a lot. Transparency and honesty is needed for an online business to remain credible. I appreciate this thought. Awesome. Thank you very much. Precious says, for those of you who are here, send open to Femalicia Hairs on Instagram for more courses. Don't forget to tag Edewor. Don't forget to tag Open on the Gram. Don't forget to also tag Femalicia Hairs as well. Okay. Miracle says, I love your story, Fejiro. Thanks for sharing with us. Thank you, Edewor, for setting up this wonderful session. You are welcome. Thank you. We have a couple of people on YouTube and also a couple of almost half and half on YouTube and Facebook. So I think we've taken all of the questions that have been asked, and we're not seeing any other questions again. But if you are here, thank you so much for being here. This has been an amazing session. If you are listening to this from YouTube and you're not yet on my Facebook community, that's it on scrolling at the bottom right now. It's called the Online Publishers and Entrepreneurs Network, Open for short. Please follow the link in the description and the link scrolling at the bottom, facebook.com/groups/open network to join our community. Also, remember to follow me as well on Instagram at Edewor. Finally, don't forget to like, and subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you can get notified whenever we come live for any of these events and any of these shows, and for my other subsequent YouTube tutorials that I do. I do tutorials on how to publish on Amazon. I do tutorials on how to build a global business using low content products, how to write and publish and profit from your books, and build an online business based on your knowledge and experience as well. So I always post content like that on my YouTube channel. Please make sure you follow. Also make sure that you are following Femalicia Hairs on Instagram as well. Follow Femalicia Hairs, give them a thumbs up on their videos. Make sure you send open to get more information and get more ideas and more information in general anyway. All right, this has been amazing. This has been fun. I think we've answered all of the questions. Someone says, Edwin is watching from all the way from Zambia. Thank you so much for tuning in, Edwin. Good to have you here. Someone says, I've gained more clarity on my next course. Amazing. I'm glad that you did. Someone says, your sister looks beautiful like you. We're all beautiful in my family. If you see my mom and dad, they're awesome. All right. So thank you again, everyone, for listening. This has been great. Join us for another episode next month on Expert Guest Hour. I remain your host, Edewor, and this is my guest, Fejiro Olajide, saying good night, have an awesome week ahead, and we'll see you in another video.